Hey guys, what's up? Another beautiful day in southern Alberta. The sun's shining, a little bit cooler than it has been. But you know what? You just got to get out and you just got to enjoy the weather. Here's a really cool thing for you guys. On this whole Cancer Sucks series, the inspiration came from a longtime friend of mine, Mr. Bruce Vance, and he approached me after, dealing with the cancer pain for so many years, and that the whole journey that he was on. And basically, now I can share this because he's already done blogs with local people like Mr. Mark Campbell, and he's got his story online too. I'll post that link in the bottom here. I just can't think of it right off the top of my head. And you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get out into the sunshine and kind of enjoy the day, and I wanted to be able to share that with you guys. Now, here's a really cool thing. So, throughout his journey, he's been an incredibly positive person. He has not let the pain and stuff like that get him down. Although here's the thing, the reason he came to me was because his pain had got to the point where he couldn't really manage it properly, and he was having to take more drugs than he actually wanted to take. So essentially, he needed to basically find a way to use his mind so that he could actually manage the pain. So what ended up happening is he reaches out to me, and I showed him some great pain management tools, and he's done phenomenally well with it. But the key here is, and I said this before, first of all, don't tell people that have cancer or long-term illnesses like this that you're sorry for them. You had nothing to do with it, and they don't really need your pity. So in initially talking with Bruce and finding out where he was on his journey, basically I just said to him, I said, I'm not going to say I'm sorry for you. You probably heard that enough. And he says, no, I don't want you to say that. And then as we kept kind of going along, it became very evident to me that, he has a phenomenal mind, and is able to take that mind and focus it, partly because he's so positive, to make pain management happen. Now, here's a guy who's been on this journey for a long time, and basically in November, the doctors only gave him a couple of months to live, and he said, well, I don't want to, go through the treatments anymore. I just want to basically, be myself and be able to just do things my own way. And so in February, the pain was pretty bad, and then through March, and he basically didn't want to have to be able to go up in pain meds anymore. So he reached out to me, and we began this process a couple of weeks back now. And he's doing really well with it, and I'm very, very happy for him because, honestly, I've had chronic pain before, nothing compared to basically what he's going through. And so I'm just gonna set this up here so I can look into the sun and everything. So he's done phenomenally well with it. And, here's the thing. That's his journey. I'm glad he's doing well with it. And I'm just a person who has a specific skill set to help people to find non-drug related ways to manage pain, to feel better about themselves, to manage their self-esteem, self-image. Self-image is really important too. When you're in the cancer pain moment, you're in the pain body, and all you can think of is just that pain that's going on. If you can actually move your mind out of there and find a way to capture some happiness, what have you, then man, that's going to be just absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but every time I go and do this, I find a different place. Now, right now, I'm outside of the Galt Museum in Lethbridge. We overlook the valley. I'll just show you this too. Here's where we are. And here's what is behind me. So, southern Alberta is so rich with history and such, and I won't get into that right now, but what I will say is this. We have such an amazing life, and the chronic pain, illness, cancer, whatever you've got going on, if you can find a way to be positive, if you can find a way to appreciate the journey you're on. Now think of this, okay? And I mentioned this before, I'm going to mention it again. And, as we go through this whole series and as we follow Bruce along on his journey, there's going to be more amazing things happen. There's going to be more amazing revelations. You find a way to remove your mind from the pain body. You find yourself a way that you can feel great, that you can, within yourself. And, one of the things that I think is really unique about our minds is that we have the ability to step outside ourselves and look back at ourselves. And when we step outside, we're able possibly to get in that mind state, depending on your skill and your focus level, to get in that mind state where you can say, you know what, I see what you're going through, I love you, and I will honor you. And in that moment of focus, guess what? You're no longer in the pain body. You can say, hey, let's focus, let's do this. Now that may actually sound like a pipe dream, but it's not. What it is just the way your mind can work for you. And when we can get into that mindset and actually do that, the whole world changes. Now, in my friend's case, he already had this positive mind state. So all he wanted to be able to do was not have to suffer through the pain, not have to keep going up and up and up and up and up in his pain meds, not having to use certain medications for breakthrough pain. He wanted to be able, and he wants to be able to manage that pain, that discomfort, to the point where he can still do all the things he wants to do. Now, I talked to him, and after he had about a week to practice certain things, and I went through some different techniques with him. Basically, what ended up happening was he had a couple of bad days, and then all of a sudden he said, I felt happier this one day, and I was able to actually manage my pain level. And we talk about a scale from 10 down to 1. We call it like a yardstick or meter stick. And 10 being like absolute, like out of your mind, painful and things like that. And then 3 is more like background noise. 5 is a bad headache. And then once you start going above there, you get to 7, and yeah, you want some medication because the pain's getting really bad. And you definitely don't want that pain going up to 10, okay? Through his positive attitude and his ability to creatively visualize the tools that I've showed him, and by the way, the tools are nothing really. Like if you don't put into it that practice, if you don't put into it the work, basically I'm just somebody who's showing you some things that will never possibly work for you because you're not actually getting into it. You're not actually providing the actual focus that goes along with it. So he owns his success. He owns the amazing thing that he's been able to do for himself. Now, we've had quite a few online sessions and chats about this and that and the next thing, and just, me following along with them and talking with him about these podcast videos that I'm doing. And he's been cool with that because here's the thing. If you know somebody with cancer and you know somebody that's in, just that bad mind state that, just they're in so much pain, that there must be something else you can do. Maybe you can help them be more positive. You can show them how to focus away from it. You can show them love and know that they're not alone on this journey. Best of all, you can listen. And that is the one thing that I found when I think about Bruce and his journey. I think he's always had people around him that listen. And when it comes to he and I working together, I'm listening at the same time, and it's an amazing thing. And like I said, I love what he's doing with what he's learned. It is, over the top success, and it is a byproduct of his incredible positivity. You think about that. Well, it's a cloudy day, the rain's on, blah, blah, blah. It's colder than it was a couple of days ago. Negative, negative, negative. But the fact of the matter is, if we're standing here having this conversation, or you're reading this, or you're listening to this, or you're watching this video online, or you're on my Facebook page, on my Out of the Box page, or on my website, whatever, okay, on my YouTube channel, there's more right with you than wrong. If you're breathing, and yeah, you might have pain, but at the same time, if you can realize on a cellular level that there's more right with you than wrong, that's a whole new lease on life, man. That is appreciation for living from the most powerful perspective that, yeah, I'm still alive. And you know what? I'm on a unique journey. And that's what I said to Bruce. I said, you have a rare opportunity to, kind of in some respects, well, the sun is still bright, in some respects, teach people, lead by example, show them, that there can be another way of doing this. There can be something you can add into this journey that will help make it even better. And I say even better because if you have the perspective of you only have a couple of months to live, you have 6 months to live. The doctor said you have 3 months to live, and holy smokes, you surpass that 3 months because of your positive attitude. And all of a sudden the doctor says, well, hey, Bruce, I think you got like 6 months to live or longer. And everyone's like, man, Bruce, I can't believe you're doing so well. Well, I guess I gotta believe. I'm here talking with you. I'm here doing these videos, and the reason I do these videos is because I want to share with people that there are solutions. A lot of times people get caught up in this negativity, and man, they separate themselves. They don't connect. And I'm so happy and grateful for the people that connect with me, even in these special circumstances, because a person has to look at it from the perspective of, I've always loved and respected this person. I've admired what he's done. His whole, his history of sports and coaching, and as a family man, and as somebody I used to work with at a local radio station in Lethbridge. I mean, it's awesome. And it's awesome to share this part of his life with him. And I'm going to say this, when I first took him on, I had to kind of check my reality and say, am I healthy enough to do this? Am I healthy enough mentally to be able to bring enough strength into our sessions to be able to do stuff with them? And I thought about it for a second. It was like the sun was shining, and all of a sudden I said, yeah, you know what? I'm up to doing this. I'm going to do it. And I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to go along on this journey with him. The best part about it is seeing his positivity. It's seeing what he's doing with it, and knowing that through our conversations and our weekly sessions, bi-weekly sessions, daily sessions, that he is a happy guy. He is looking on the bright side of the life, and we can all learn something from that. Think about it. Every piece of your life is a rare opportunity to experience that very unique piece, whether it's living, whether it's becoming a new father, new parent, new mother, whether it's aunt, uncle, whether it's getting a new friend, new partner, lover, whatever. All of that is a unique and new part that you can get into, that you can feel so amazing about. So you look at somebody who's at stage 4 terminal cancer, and he's going to die from it sometime, and he's come to grips with it, and him and his wife and his family have come to grips with it. And look at how positive he is. Man. And you think, oh, I'm in this situation, that situation, whatever. Pull up your big boy pants, your big girl pants, and look around you. There are plenty of people who are worse off. We have a homeless crisis in Lethbridge and all over the place. And every day I get a renewed opportunity to be thankful for what I have. A renewed opportunity to realize that, yes, I have mental illness, bipolar, and I'm not shy about sharing that. And I've struggled with it. It's cost me relationships, things like that. However, I step back and I look at somebody like Bruce and I go, man, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot we can all learn. If negativity is taking over your life, stand out in the sunshine. Get one of those sad lamps, make sure it's 10,000 Nancy lumens, and just find a way to feel more positive. If you're having trouble with that, reach out, because you know what? From experience and from dealing with Bruce, here's the funny thing, not funny thing, but when you're depressed, your body feels more pain. When you're happier, you get in that vibration, your body's more able to deal with it. When you can laugh, even though it hurts to laugh, still increasing that vibration. Man, the great examples we get from the people around us. And I'm so happy and grateful to be in this situation, to help my friend, to share this in hopes that you're going to take something away. And that takeaway is going to be so incredibly positive, so incredibly amazing, that it will fundamentally shift your life into things you appreciate. Tell you what, the breeze is cool out here. I'll just show you what's in the background. If you haven't seen this before, Galt Museum, and look at this view. Look at this view. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. You get a chance to stop, take it all in, walk to the edge of the coulees, look around. Maybe there's some people out walking the dog, walking on the trails. It's absolutely amazing. So, enjoy it. Put a smile on your face. We're going to catch up soon, probably Saturday or Sunday. So these come out every other day. They come out on my Out of the Box page and my Out of the Box podcast page, as well as my YouTube channel, James Castelli. So keep following along. I really hope you enjoy them. Like and subscribe. And if you have any input for me, you want to share an experience that's going on in your life that we can share respectfully and have people benefit from it, I look forward to it. Okay? You guys, it is a Friday. The sun is shining through the clouds. It's cooler out. Warmer weather's coming. And by the way, it's April 19th. Hopefully no more snow. I know I talked to Bruce yesterday. They had a lot of snow in Prince Albert, where he's from. And yeah, sun is shining. Look at how green the coulees are. Look at that, hey? Isn't that just amazing? Absolutely amazing. There's a high-level bridge over there. So, all right, you guys, be good to each other. We'll catch up soon. Stay positive. Keep being amazing. All right, bye for now.